Anyhow, at this point, it's a hero's turn. So let's just get back to that, I guess. I'll note that this guy over here, the Direwolf, is really ruling because he's basically got, like, you know, an extra damage. He's basically going to deal 3 damage to this guy if he attacks. So I want to maybe get rid of this guy right away. First things first, by the way, this would drop down to 2. And this would drop down to 2. First things first, let's actually start drawing up some cards basically to attack these guys, I think. So, right now we basically have our ice staff right here and, like, you know, the hand arrow. Let's just draw it over here, I think. That'll basically, when we draw our staff like that, it's threatening, so we're going to basically move our, like, threat up to 3. At this point, I'm not going to worry about reinforcements. We're going to try and finish this encounter right now, so let's just go nuts. And let's have, like, our Frost Call go off here. So we'll basically draw 2 cards. Now, if I drew 2 Frost cards, I would have been able to draw a second card there, or another card there. But we're only going to draw 2 there, I guess, because we only got 1. So now I got Frost Call, Frost Shield, and Arcane Inspiration over here to use. I think what we're going to do right now, let's use Frost Call, and we're basically going to blast this guy, this Direwolf right here, I think. We'll do that. So we're going to use the same strategy again. We're just going to use this one to, like, you know, basically act as one of our discards. Oh, this is Frost Call, not, you know, the other one. You know what? Let's just use Frost Call then. Why not? You go back to 4. Draw 2 more cards. Now this time I drew 2 Frost cards, so if I want to, I can raise another, you know, another threat and go up to, like, 7 to draw another card. And there's my Frostbolt. So that's what I want to basically attack people with. So let's use Frostbolt, and we're going to basically blast one of these Direwolves basically to bits with it. So let's use this card. I got 3 Frost Shields, by the way. That's very nice. I can use these, like, you know, to block a lot of damage to myself. But I really only need to have, you know, 2 to basically block damage from these guys. So I can sacrifice one of these cards to basically get, like, you know, an extra damage. So we'll do that. And I'll basically cause our like, you know, Direwolf buddy here, friend, 2 damage to himself. So let's do that. So these cards are gone. Now, note that this card here, Arcane Inspiration, I can use this card basically to, you know what? Let's actually, like, you know, take this card back and throw in Arcane Inspiration. Arcane Inspiration is basically good for, like, you know, kind of like a card you can, like, you know, discard if you want to. It's like, you know, used to, like, you know, to, like, power your spells. So let's just do that instead, and we'll basically have previous cards instead. I can actually use one of these cards basically to defend this guy as well, just to keep that in mind. So it's useful for that purpose. I think what I want to do right now, I'm going to use, like, the, like, you know, Scroll of Wisdom here to basically draw 3 more cards, I think. Possibly. You know what? No, we're not going to do that right now. Basically, if I, like, bury this card, it means I'll have to, like, rest up to basically get back. And that basically takes a long time, so what I'm thinking about doing right now, let's just use, like, the Frost Shield. And we're just going to use this to, like, you know, defend ourselves from 2 of these shots from these guys. And maybe from, like, you know, the Northern Slinger over here, for example. I can actually use this guy to defend this guy over here if I want to as well, right? So I could do that. By the way, when I use, like, the Frostbolt, that would generate 2 fret. So we're going to be up to 9 over here. Reinforcements will go up to 3, though it doesn't really matter because we're not going to have more reinforcements for this, you know, event anyways, because we'll kill this guy in a moment with this guy. Now, note by the way that if I want to, like, you know, end this guy's turn, I can't draw any more cards because there's no cards to draw. So he's basically done this guy, and we're just going to move over to the Arcane Weaver, I think. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, so the Arcane Weaver's going to go. Now, note by the way, if I want to, I can actually fire at this guy with the Arcane Weaver, and that's what we're probably going to do right now. So, let's use his longbow. He's going to drop this over here, so he has access to it. And let's take a hasty shot and fire this at this direwolf over here, I think. So, if you have a bow card in your hand, you'll deal 2 damage for 1 threat. And I can discard more cards to basically get more damage, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to finish off the wolf with like 1 shot. So that goes right there. He gets 1 threat. They go up to 4. And this guy dies. So that's out of the way. Now, because we killed that guy, we basically get ourselves 1, you know, progression. So we're going to be finished the quest, or the encounter. And we got another resolve over here. I could use this to buy another advanced feat for my bowman if I want to. For example, I could buy more positioning, you know, cards to do stuff. Now let's see here. Even though, like, you know, I could block, like, you know, 1, 2 previous guys, there's still like one of these guys over here to deal with, the Ice Hound, I think. Or I could go after one of these guys over here. Let's use, I think, let's use our hasty shot, maybe, I think, to like, do some more damage. So, on the bottom, we're going to use the hasty shot again. And I'm going to discard a card, I think, for it. So, let's discard... Yeah, let's discard Arcane Shot, why not, I think. Actually, no, do I want to do that? Yeah, we're going to save our progression tokens here. We'll discard this shot here. This is going to give me a total of 2 plus 1 for free. And because this, we're going to fire at one of these, like, you know, enemies over here, we're going to get extra damage from our sharpshooter. So basically, we're going to get like 4 damage, and we'll basically be able to kill like one of like those wolves off over there. So that's what we're going to do. This will generate 2 threat doing that. So let's do that. I was making sure I got this ad right. So 2, 3, and then 4 for the sharpshooter. So yeah, one of these guys dies. Let's kill off... it doesn't really matter which one of these guys I kill, I don't think, but... I think I'll kill off this, like, you know, tracker hound first. So let's get rid of him. So that guy's dead. We'll get a resolve token for that. Now that leaves me with, like, of course, the acrobatic dogs over here, as well as, like, you know, these, like, you know, frost shields over here to defend myself with. So, like, I can use one of these, like, to defend myself with that, one of these to defend myself with that, one of these to defend, you know, from a shot over here. Let's do that, I think. So, at this point, let's end this guy's turn. So he's going to draw his other 4 cards here, because, you know, he has room for them. And that'll be it for the Arcane Weaver's turn. Now, at this point, these guys are going to attack us. So, let's have this guy attack first. We're going to basically cause one of these, like, you know, frost shields to be used to, like, defend ourselves. That'll generate 1 threat. We'll go up to 10. And I'll go over here. And these guys are going to attack as well, so... I can't remember if I moved this up or not. For the hasty shot. I'm just going to try and rehash what I did here. So I moved the bow over for 1. This was over for 2. And this would have been over for 4. Okay, so I already added up this stuff right here. So at this point, let's have this guy do his dodge. That's going to cost me like one more like thing here, so I'll go put me over here. Reinforcements will go up to the next bit here, so we'll go up to that one right there. And we'll basically dodge like let's say this guy attacked me, so basically we'll dodge that strike, or actually we'll say we'll dodge this strike here. Now if I want to, I can use like the hooded cloak here to like block off against this guy, because there's like only this guy here in my like in my hero field. So let's do that. I think move that right here, and I'll basically block this guy's shot. That'll move me up to 8, and that's basically it for like the enemies attacking me. So at this point, we have to move through the defense phase, and then we're going to move into the counter phase. Again, we have to look for like if like we met the end conditions, which we did. We now have like 4 of these right here. So this like basically ends. And at this point, we flip this over. So in counter aftermath, you have to disperse enemies. So basically, when you're dispersing enemies, you have to look for anything that has relentless, because relentless enemies do not disperse. So this guy's going to stick around. And this guy's going to stick around. Oh, he's not going to stick around. This guy's actually going to run away. So one of the pack hound here ran away. But oh, this guy's going to run away as well. So basically, these guys in his hero era ran away. This guy's going to stick around. We're gonna throw these off right now because he's gone away. This guy. Then you have to improve the active location. So if it's perilous, you basically improve it to be like overrun. Basically, at the start of this when you're basically into a location, it's supposed to have like a wound token to let you know basically it's like perilous or not. Basically, we're gonna get rid of that. It's not like a safe location. This one, except for like this guy down here. You then like draw 2 active rewards. So we basically get to get our reward piles going now. So draw 2 of these cards right here. And of course, I have to flip them around the wrong way. Alright, so I basically have access to this guy, the ice, the Frost Mage is like, Ice Talisman, and I have a stamina vial I can basically pick up. So I can actually like equip these on my guys, or I can like, get rid of like, I can use this resolve, basically get resolve for like, my troubles. The Ice Talisman. So I can place this to, place 1 Frost card from your discard pile to your deck. And I can place this on the top of my deck, so this basically recovers my cards. Or fast action, 1 Frost card from my burial pile on top of my deck, bury this card. So that's a cool thing to have. Let's just get this right now, I think. We'll put this right here. And stamina vial, you can use this basically to like move a bunch of your cards from your discard pile into your deck. That's really nice to have. Let's get this, I think. Now I'm going to give this to these guys because this guy uses up his cards really, really fast. This guy technically does 2 as well, but it's not as fast as like this guy over here. Alright, so at this point, let's go over to the hero's rest if looking at his save. Because this guy's here, we can't rest, so I'm not going to worry about that bit. 5, reset enemy focuses, so at this point this gets reset to 3, I guess. And this gets reset to 4. Then we have to draw limit if we can. So if this guy like he has like only like 4 cards, so I can draw a 5th one. Now this guy is like his cloak over there. And then you discard the activate counter. So this is basically gone. So this encounter's no more. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go over here. Now at this point, we go to the time card again, so let's do that. So we'll draw another time card from right here. And we got the Mist of Relentless. So I had 2 time for this one, that really sucks, but whatever. Move it right here. So at this point, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns left before basically like time ends and we lose the mission. Event. So move tracker time. So reminder, tracker is equal to the highest number of marker cube occupies the pass on a time track. So right now we're basically at 3 here, I guess. So, free. Move free time. Players may collectively discard 2 heal cards to ignore the event part of his card. So, if I want to, I can, like, you know, waste free time to, like, you know, have, like, you know, may not discard cards, or I can discard, like, up to 4 cards of my guys in order to basically get rid of, like, you know, stuff from happening. So, that's a really bad time event to happen, but whatever. I'm going to have to discard cards, I guess, to basically, you know, stop that from happening. So, let's discard... Let's discard acrobatic, you know, dodge over here. An arcane shot, maybe. I'm actually going to keep this arcane shot here for now, I think. And we're just going to discard these daggers for now, because I'm not really milling of this guy right now. Over here, let's have this guy discard the Frost Shield. And... we'll discard a Stamina Vial, I guess. Alright, so that basically stops this event from happening. Basically what happened there, I would have basically gone up, like, you know, 3 more time over to, like, you know, 4 here, which would really suck. So I wanted to avoid that from happening, obviously, so this is no longer an issue. Alright, so it's basically now a new turn. Now, basically in the reinforcement phase, this would have been dropped down to 0 because basically there's no active encounter. So no one's basically going to pop in. At this point, I got this guy here to worry about, this, like, direwolf. So, in order to, like, rest up, I really need to get rid of him, so that has to happen, I guess. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back to the inn here, because if I go back to the inn, I can, like, you know, rest up for more cards. So I think I'm actually going to do that right now. Let's have my guys move back over here to the Herfire Inn. So now they're over here. And when I basically rest up, I'll be able to heal up more cards as a result. So, Pursuit Phase, basically we can skip back into nothing in the quest area. So, Hero Phase. I have to eliminate this, like, you know, direwolf before he becomes an issue, you know, attack me and all that stuff. So, let's have this guy basically kill him off, I guess. We're going to use the Arcane Shot here as a regular action. So... do I want to actually use Arcane Shot? I'll note, but if I want to, I can actually use the regular shot of the longbow to kill this guy. That might be better to do. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here, we're actually going to use, like, you know, the longbow, I guess. We're going to use this, like, you know, regular action, I guess, to attack this guy over here. So, let's use, like, you know, the longbow here. We're just going to put over here. And, you know, it's basically going to be, like, you know, used up in a moment. We're going to basically deal off 1 combat card basically to hit this guy. So, say replenish here, for example. That'll get us another progression token on, like, a quiver. I'm just checking to see if there's any special thing about the quiver here. It seems like this, like, quiver can, like, hold up as much of, like, you know, ammo as it wants to, basically. So, yeah, I can basically keep stocking, like, you know, quivers and, or arrows into my quiver here. Alright, so at this point, we're just going to fire off our bow here to basically, you know, hit this guy over here. That's basically going to take 1 action. And I'll basically move this guy's threat up to 2. Plus you'll basically get, like, you know, one extra one for attacking with an extra card. So this guy's gonna take, like, you know, 2 plus sharpshooter dance for, like, you know, 2 damage. And we're just going to use this is a fast action right here, I think. We'll move this over here. That'll get him over there with that, but whatever, that's fine. That has to be flipped over, so we'll do that right now. At this point, let's actually, like, you know, end this guy's turn, I guess. So basically draw our longbow again. And move over to this guy, basically try and finish this guy off. So, I'm thinking right now, something I might want to do. I could use the Ice Talisman to pull off, like, one of these cards from over here. And really, anything like can like kill this guy. It's only got, like, 1 defense and, like, you know, 1 HP to go through. So let's go through here. We'll basically pull off Cold Snap, I think. Actually, I used the Ice Nova to kill him, so why not? We'll use this space right here. This will go back onto the top of my deck. So basically, I can use this to, like, you know, blow up this, you know, this ice bolt easily enough. I forgot if I used that ice staff or not, but we'll assume I didn't. Basically, as a, you know, that's the Ice Nova. Wrong one. Whoops. There's Frostbolt. So basically, we use this card, I think, here to, like, you know, just blow up this, like, wolf here, I guess. So why not? We'll get rid of, like, you know, the Frost Shield and it. And I'll basically kill off this guy right here. Boom. Done. Alright, so at this point, let's get ourselves another resolve for that. So now I got 4 resolve I can use to, like, you know, buy more cards and stuff, but whatever. At this point, we basically have no enemies to basically deal with, so I can actually rest up if I want to. Now, when you're basically resting, you basically check, like, the, like, you know, healing factor of, like, the location, and you add that to, like, your healing factor of your hero. So basically you have, like, a heal of 1 here, and a heal 4 for 5. So we're basically going to heal back 5 or, like, you know, cards from our discard piles for these guys into, like, you know, my hand. So I'll do it right now. Actually, I have to draw this guy's card first, so I'll do it right now. There's his Ice Talisman back. And we're basically going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, basically, you know, back from his discard pile here. And this will be much the same way for this guy here. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, how does this work? When you're healing, I think you might actually get more cards than that, actually. And we'll throw this over here for now. I'm sort of like pulling out these cards willy-nilly, but well, it's fine. And yes, I have to look at the damn rulebook to basically figure out what I'm supposed to do here, as hard as it is. Alright, resting. So, at the start of the encounter phase, if there's no active encounter in play, and the active location is safe and empty, or no enemies in play, heroes may rest. Each player restores a number of cards equal to the restoration value of the hero plus the restoration value of the active location, and then draws cards until the number of cards in their hand is equal to their current draw limit. Alright, so basically I can't draw past 5. That's all I needed to know. So this goes back in here, I guess. I'll note, by the way, if I want to, I can actually, like, you know, pick whatever cards I want to draw from this card pile, but whatever, it's fine. Let's get a Frost Call here. I don't really need that. Let's grab the stamina vial at this point. Alright, so at this point, that's basically it for the resting period, I guess. You know, thinking about it, I probably could have actually stayed in, like, you know, the riverbank to, like, you know, get the full value of what the restore if like, you know, they, let's just do that, I guess. We're just gonna have them stay in the riverbank because they're actually gonna heal up to, like, their maximum, like, you know, healing, you know, ability anyways. So it seems like a waste, like, to, like, move all the way back to say, you know, if I'm not gonna get the extra, like, you know, value of, like, that 4. So that's fine, I guess. Alright, so at this point, they rested. Now I go into the time phase again, so we'll have to do another time card. There's one bad thing about resting, so it's going to take time for me to do it, so bad things can happen, you know, in time regardless. Alright, move time up by 1, so time goes up by 1. And then remove 1 progression from the active encounter. There is actually no active encounter, so that's actually a good time for this to pop up because basically it does nothing in this card right here, which is cool. Now at this point, we push on, I guess. I'll note by the way, I'm actually gonna, like, you know, probably end the recording right here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, like, you know, basically the first round, so to speak, or first 3 rounds, basically popping through, like, this first location. We'll basically try and, like, get to this guy and not die in the process, so we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the next video after this. For now, take care. Alright, so, another addendum because mistakes are fun! When the rules aren't very explanatory to what you're supposed to do. So, I actually made a mistake in regard to, like, you know, resting. And that mistake, I'll note by the way, I'm just going to move these guys back over here to, like, you know, the Herfire Inn. Basically, the mistake was the fact that when I'm basically drawing my cards from the discard pile, you don't actually draw them into your hand. So, these cards go back over here. Basically, when you're drawing cards from your discard pile, you basically draw them to your deck over here. So, what's going to happen is, I'm actually going to draw, like, these, you know, cards for, like, the thing over here. So, 5 cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these cards are actually going to be, like, you know, in the deck. That's how the restoration value works. Just going to do this right now. I want the dagger target on top because I want to basically draw it first. So basically, like, you know, what's basically saying here, whenever a hero becomes a target of restoration effect from, you know, an action resolved by player or by resting, for every 1 restoration point, you may move 1 card from your burial pile. That'd be like, you know, if I had any, like, lost cards, over to here. Or I can move 1 of my cards from my discard pile to the bottom of my deck. So, from here to here. Now, a player may decide to use the restoration points any way they see fit. So if I want to, I can move, like, you know, like what I just said, all my cards from my discard pile to my deck. Or I can, like, you know, move, like, you know, from the barrel pile to the deck, if I, like, you know, had stuff in my burial. Or I can, like, move, like, 1 from my barrel and then 1 to the deck if I want to. And then restore cards. Whenever a player returns any number of cards from their discard pile to the bottom of their deck, the player may choose the order in which they're basically put in. So I can choose whichever order basically cards go into my deck, so I can stack the deck however I want to. And then if I go over to resting here, basically if I want to at the start of, like, you know, in encounter phase where I'm resting, I can draw up to my hand limit at this point. So basically after I rest, if I want to, I can, like, move, like, my cards over to, like, my guy after that. So basically heroes rest and they do the draw limit after that. And then if I want to, I can draw my cards over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course 1, 2, 3. So that's basically fixed now for now. And then next time I can move on to, like, you know, get over to here, you know, to do our stuff. Actually, it's safe time. Let's just do that right now. So I'll note that these guys are going to basically get their, like, you know, things reset to 4 and 3. they'll basically move over here. That'll basically mean they get like the option to basically rest for like 3+1, so basically get 4 more cards basically add back. So this guy's already got Frost Shield in here, so let's get Frost Call I guess going. So Frost Call, Arcane Inspiration, Frost Call. Why not? We'll get all that stuff going right there. That'll go to the bottom of my deck right here. So basically these stuff are going to be on the bottom of my deck right there. And we'll basically do the same with this guy over here, so I can get my say a hasty shot out. Let's get an aim shot out, a replenish out. And yeah, we got positioning out too as well. You can pick wherever discard piles you want to go in here, by the way, in case that's not clear. So I'll go right there. I can't draw cards out of these guys, though. No, but if I want to, I can actually use these guys to like move this guy over stuff over here. So we'll do this right now. Move his daggers as well as like his longbow, and we'll say that he can draw his cards here. So he basically gets to replenish an acrobatic dodge over here now. We're gonna have to basically draw the time cards still because we're basically passing their turn, basically doing all this stuff. So let's do that right now. So time card. The only bad thing about wrestling is that it takes time basically to rest up, right? So gotta watch out for that. The myths are relentless. Didn't I already get this already? There's apparently 2 myths are relentless. That's bad. So we move up 2 more time. That's not good. We only got 3 more time basically to finish off the final quest. I might not even get to the quest now because it was myths are relentless. Discard 2 cards to ignore the event for each of my guys. So we gotta discard some cards. Let's discard one of the arcane shots and an acrobatic dance, I guess. And let's go over here. This guy actually could have moved his ice talisman over here, so let's do that right now. And you know what? We'll move this over here as well, the stamina vial, so he has access to it if he needs to. And let's discard Frost Shield and that one right there, I guess. I'll keep Ice Dome because it's a nice powerful card to keep around. But damn, I really don't like the fact that there's a card like this, the Mystery Lens, because it eats up so much of your time. Oh well. Well, that's basically going to be it for this video. We'll basically continue on. We'll basically see if I can get through these 2 locations without too much time going on. And, well, I'll win if I do. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and just take care.